Hey you guys, it's your girl Kayla B. You know me and I'm coming at you with another video. Yes, another video. Okay, it is review time. I've been hinting in different videos about stuff and products that I love and that is okay. So let's get into this. First product, retails for $37, is the Violet Voss Sun-Kissed Summer Eyeshadow Palette. 10 shades. It just looks beautiful. Like, look at it. Look at that palette. Just, ooh, it's just all a bunch of neutrals. Looking all bright, looking all good. Woo! I'm gonna let my cat in so he doesn't disturb this video. He just likes to be wherever I am. Like, literally right now, he's right there. Right here. Yeah. So anyways, it's 6 shimmers and 4 mattes. Like, beautiful shades. Alright, Sunkissed, the shade right here is like a gold. It's very, very messy. It's blinding, but very, very messy. It crumbles everywhere. That's the only eyeshadow shimmer that actually got on my nerves. It's crumblier more than any of the other ones. It has a lot of fallout. I mean, all the other shimmer shades has fallout too, but this one, Sunkissed, has the most. This shade right here, this is Berry Hot. The shade right here is like more of a glittery topper. So yeah, but the only shade that I haven't used, I'm going to use today, is Gold Crest, and we're going to put that on the eyes. But first I'm going to put Sensation. No, do I want Sensation? It's like a mustard shade, or maybe a Cool Down. I'm going to go Sensation. I'm going to put Sensation on the brow bone and crease, and then I'm just going to work it in. Like, you have to build up with the mattes. That's also what I don't like, that it's not pigment right there and then it's blendable. It's, you have to build it up and keep on building it up. This is real time here. This is no editing of how much I have to build it up for it to go on. And sometimes you have to press the shadow in so the pigment shows up before you blend it. So I'll do with taking it down to that crease, and yeah, just blending it out. And that's just one eye. I had to do all that for one eye. Take longer than it usually does for me. So this is not my favorite palette. It's not the worst palette I ever had. Trust me, I had worse formulas where it just came up ashy on my skin tone. It was patchy. It skipped. I had worse matte formulas. I had worse shimmer formulas that it was not shimming at all, and that it was just satin, and yeah, it didn't fall out, but it was not pretty, or it skipped on some of the dry patches when I had dry patches on my eyes, and or some that just shim with water or spray or setting spray, whatever you have to put on a brush. Like, those are the worst. Those are the beginning of makeup central, and this is like in between. And Violet Voss just hasn't changed their formula. It was great, groundbreaking back then, but it's okay now. It's not the worst, it's not the best, it's just okay. All right, now both the eyes are done, we're gonna go into tan lines. This is the only deeper shade in this palette. That's also what I don't like, is that for my complexion, I need a little deeper brown than this. This is like mocha. I need dark mocha but espresso tones. That's what I need. I'm going to take tan lines. I'm going to take that for the outer corner. It's good to blend stuff in. Good to give a little depth to lighter shades. But it's just not it for that deep color for the outer corner. I'm taking it into the crease, mixing it with that yellow. Ooh, but you know, I love that this shade is more pigmented than the other mattes. Like it is. And that's a good thing, because the deeper shade should be pigmented more than the lighter shades. Alright, now I'm going to go in with Gold Coast. That's this shade right here. Right here. And I'm going to just put that on my lid. Gotta tap off so I don't have any fallout. That's what I have to do with this palette. It's a tap off so I don't have any fallout every single time I dip it in. That's a little trick if you do your foundation first, your base first. That's a trick. Tap off before applying it. So all the stuff that will go off on your brush, that will fall off on your brush and fall off on your face, falls off on the ground. Well, that's a pretty shade. I understand why it's called Gold Coast. Like, wow. So overall, is it worth the money? Oh, by the way, I put eyeliner on. This is the Seraphine Botanical Lunar Liner. That's what I used. Is it worth the money? No, because it's $37. I mean, $37 for 10 shades. That's the standard price. But quality could be a little bit better. This is beginner friendly, like shimmery shades that fall out. Beginners are gonna spray the brush, so it's gonna stick. I like stuff that I don't have to spray the brush, so yeah. Beginners are not really good with blending out when it's straight pigment, so they're gonna want buildable shades. Voss is a beginner friendly brand. Let's just put it like that. But people that really like makeup, that have their preferences like me, it's not it. I would not buy a Voss brand. I would not buy a Voss palette. If they had a good color story though, that intrigued me. I mean, I know how to work with it. I might buy it during the VIB sale. But besides that, would I just purchase a Voss? For the lip glosses, yes. Everything else, So, this is my opinion. Overall, this is a great palette. It's okay. The mattes, if you like stuff that's buildable, to get that pigment, then yes. If you're deeper than me, then you need a deeper shade for that outer corner, this is not the palette for you. If you just like to put shimmer on the lid and just like blend it out with some light colors and then put eyeliner on, then you know this is the palette for you if you're my complexion or deeper. But it just depends on your preference, and that's what this palette is. It's a beginner friendly, buildable, falling out shimmers. You really need to spray the brush or tap the brush. It's that type of palette. It's not a one sweep go pigment, just blend out, no fallout for the shimmer. You could put your base on first. You know, it's not that type of palette. But you know, it's not the best. It's not the worst. Is it worth the money? In my guess, I wouldn't pay for it, but someone, I could see a beginner paying for it, saving up, paying for it. You know, I could see that journey, but not for me at this stage. All right, the next thing right here retails for $38. It is Alleyoop. I've been talking about this so much. I already put on primer. I've been talking about this so much. This is the stacks. I really thought I was gonna hate this. I really thought I was gonna hate it because I do not like cream products that much. Do not like liquid products that much. But this formula is so good. Okay, the bronzer. This is in Cocktail Hour. This is the deepest one that they go. The bronzer is not really a bronzer shade for me. This is what the shade looks like, and compared to my skin, you can see it's a concealer shade for me. So I use it as a concealer, as you could tell. I've been using it a lot. Can you see that dip? Can you see the dip? I hope you can see the dip. I've been using it a lot, and we're just gonna get into this because why not? Yeah. I'm just gonna tap my foundation brush in there. I'm just gonna pour it under. Do you not see the difference? It gives coverage. It gives coverage, color. It doesn't give full coverage, but it's sheer to medium. And I like that. Okay, I like that. As a bronzer, it's a full coverage blendable, just like the blush. The blush is full coverage and blendable. Like it's pigmented, it's blendable. It's just like the blush. The highlight is the only thing that's like shares out, but it's a highlight. It's a cream highlight. That's how it's supposed to be. Like the formula is on this is on point. If you're lighter than me, this bronzer would be amazing to you. It would be a great bronzer. This is a great concealer for me, and I've been using this for a minute now as a concealer, and I actually had compliments. They're like, oh, I like your base. What are you using? And that's when I just had this concealer, this bronzer shade on, and the Sephora Micro Smooth. Oh, I got a lot of compliments. I'm on pan. I hope you can see that. Hold up, let me just put this underneath. And I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Oh, a little bit. Oh, let me do this. All right, see that? Pan. I hit pan. That's how much I use that concealer shade. Like I hit pan. Wow. But this is what the concealer looks like. Gives like a little highlighted effect to the face. And if you know me, if you haven't been on this channel for a very long time, I really don't like that highlighter, super highlighter effect. I like a subtle highlight, and this is what it gives me, and I love it. And I need to stop using it for a minute because as a concealer or because I am totally almost done with that. That's really surprising. Me almost done with a cream product, and I don't really like cream product that much. I guess it's because I've been using it as a concealer, and you normally put more concealer on your face than bronzer. As you can see, I did this part, and this part where I usually put concealer. Bronzer you would just put right here. For foundation, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Tinted Moisturizer and Java 375. This foundation, this tinted moisturizer is a yes. It's a yes for me. It's the color for me. It's only one thing in Maybelline that I wasn't Java 375. That Java 375 was deeper. than what I am. So it's really rare for me not to be Java 375 in a Maybelline thing, because their foundations just go the same thing throughout the years. Oh, I'm gonna put on powder after blending this out, and then we're gonna try the rest of that Alleyoop product, and I'm gonna tell you more about it. Alright, for powder, I use the Marc Jacobs powder. You know, your girl is going through her Marc Jacobs stuff because, well, Marc Jacobs is not in Sephora anymore. So, because of that, I can't pick it up anymore. So, your girl's just going through all her Marc Jacobs, saying bye-bye and using it. So, I was like, you know what? I bought it in the beginning of this year. It's on sale. Why not use it? You know, why not? So I'm gonna use this blush. Does it even have a name? It says Cocktail Hour. None of these have names. It's just the blush, the highlight, and the bronzer. Anyways, this is what the blush looks like. I don't really think I'm gonna hit pan like I hit pan in that concealer shade in this blush, because it's more stiffer in formula. The other one, when you dipped your hand into it, it melt. Ooh. Every single time I put this blush on, just so beautiful. You just need a little bit because this is pigmented. It blends out nice though, but it's pigmented. I love how it gives like just a natural look and flush to the skin. And look at that. It just blends out so great. Like, this is like my cream blush. Like, I like this blush. Like, this is my cream blush. I was like, hey, I need a cream brush. This is my cream blush. This is it. I really love this blush. I'm gonna hold you. But I need it in different shades. Like, I need this formula for the cream blush, but in different shades. Maybe like a orangey shade, because it goes over powder so amazingly, and it just doesn't mess with the foundation. It doesn't mess with the base. The cream highlight. Oh, it comes with the mirror. The cream highlight, I don't know. Might hit pan because it doesn't even look like I dipped into it until now, because I made a mess. But see that? It's just like a little glow. A little bit. And it's just that inner your skin but better glow. And I love that. Like, ooh, who is that? That's Kayla right there? I don't think that's Kayla right there. This is my face highlighted. You can see it, that blending nose highlight. Yo, when I say that this highlight, it melts into the skin, it looks amazing. Wow. By the way, this is the XXL mascara by Dial. That's what I used on my eyelashes. It's my favorite, like, overall natural mascara. That's Dial right there. But oh my gosh, my overall thoughts on this thing is that $38 you get a mirror, beautiful ass highlight, a pigmented but blendable blush, which I love. That's my style of blush. I love pigmented but blendable. That's my style of blush I love. The highlight, it melts into the skin. It looks beautiful. It's not too gold, not too champagne-y where it's icy and ashy on my skin tone. It's not. It's just perfect. It's just perfect. It looks natural. And then it's The bronzer is not a bronzer for me. It's not deep enough to be a bronzer for me, but it's a great overall concealer. Like, look. Where the bag's at? Where the bag's at? You can see a little bit, but not too much. Where the bag's at? Yes. Alleyoop, you did your thing. This is worth the price. This is worth the coin. You get 3 products in one, and they all work amazingly. $38. I would buy. I would buy. I would buy. I would buy. That's all I can say is I would buy. The last product we're going to talk about, obviously, lips. This is the Compass Culture Kiss Bliss Lip Gloss, and this comes in 3 shades. This, I think, is the first shade. This is that Euphoria? Yep, Euphoria. It's good in 12 months. For 12 months, you can add a lip gloss. And I kind of want to keep it for that long because this is so good. Like, first of all, look at the packaging. So beautiful. So beautiful. Compass Culture always kills it with packaging. That is for fact. And then twist. They always have this like big doe foot applicator. It's like, it's hard to come out, but it's easy to go in. And look at that. Look at this. It's like clear with a little bit of reflect. But and that minty smell is not plumping, but it does have a minty smell, which I love. I love a lip gloss with a smell. I can't have a plain lip gloss without a smell. Even though I do have some of those, it's not my cup of tea. I don't like it. I like it extra glossy. But look, I could layer on to make the glossiness that I want, even though the first one was just good for regular people or other people with different type of preferences. And then no stick, comfortable on the lips. It lasts long, not long like all day, but it lasts long for a regular normal gloss. This is perfect. I would pay $18 for this, but not. They need to come out in stores because if you buy it on their website, you have to pay $18 plus shipping and that tax. I could pay $18 in tax, not shipping for this. I have to get something else from Compass Culture to pay for shipping. That's the truth. I can't just go on here and buy just this, even though this is amazing. And I'm so happy I got it in Etsy. I'm so happy because like this is my choice item, and I'm glad this was my choice item because I am so amazing. I'm so amazed that this is so good. Like, I kind of want to just like throw away my other lip glosses and get the other 2, but I'm like, you know what? No. I'm just gonna save this. I'm gonna save this. This is my little baby. Yeah. Anyways, it's a great lip gloss overall, and I mean, look at the juiciness. That's it for this video. My look overall. Okay, palette. Amazing formula. This is a shock of all shocks. This was a shock, but this was a whole shock. Like, I don't like their brush. Their concepts is like, but it's a 3-in-1, just like how their brush was like a 4-in-1. But this is the sugar honey. This is the icing on the cake. This makes their brand. I tried stuff from Alleyoop. I really didn't like it, but I tried this and I like it, and I'm glad I chose this product between this and an eyeshadow palette that I just wasn't here for. So I chose this. Thought I was gonna hate it. Really liked it. I'm not mad at it. So 2 products are amazing. 1 product, That's it for this video. If you want to know how my outfit's gonna be, well, how my fit's gonna be, then stay tuned. So this is what my fit is looking like today. with my new Adidas shoes that I got for my birthday, with this camo and this top from my two-piece from Fashion Nova. But yeah, that's it for this video. Remember, video right here, head right here. Go check them out. And yeah, I'm so happy. This was a good review. This was a good time. I hope my next review makeup products can compete with this and is better or the same, because I don't want to be disappointed. Anyways, that's it for this video.